Hey, how's it going? This is the Argonaut. We are here again in the Parthian Campaign, and I'm back. I had a good amount of time off, but I'm back ready to go, and ready to pump out those recordings, so hopefully get back to the schedule where I was doing pretty much one video every day. So we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, we are facing off against this enemy force of Bactrians. They know not what they do. So basically they have 2 units of archers, I think? Looks like. And yeah. I think that's it for skirmishers, and then skirmish cav, which we're going to annihilate. We have lots of skirmish cav, we have lots of slingers to hopefully destroy all of their phalanx units, who will be very slow, and we can pick them apart. And then we have some heavy cavalry as well. So let's, I don't need to do a night attack. Let's get to it. We have formed our battle line, and we are ready to do war with the Bactrians. Alright, so we have our slingers and our infantry in the back here. Let's take a peek at her. I love these guys. They're a very cool looking unit. You guys, you're kind of garbage, but we'll see how you do. Alright, so we have our noble blood cav, our kinsman cav, hiding in the trees here. And we've split our horse archers into two groups, as usual. So we're going to do a little fast forwarding because, of course, we skirmish. So, first things first, I'm going to move in 2 separate groups here. I tried not to actually slow down at all, or put it onto slow-mo. Just to see how well I could micro here. But we go ahead, we start targeting their light cav. Kind of priorities are light cav, get rid of their archers, then get rid of their fast-moving infantry. So I think they have like 1 Sogdian axeman, and their noble cav as well. So you can see we're going to attack like bees, trying to force them into unfavorable positions. So we're moving around, trying to goad their cavalry into attacking. They don't take the bait too much, and then they sort of get singled out here. They do seem to be going after my general, and they throw a few javelins, but for the most part, we're pretty sturdy here. We have a lot of armor. And I decided, you know what, screw it. Turn around, they get annihilated with a archer fire, and then we charge them in and destroy them. So, I'm like, alright, sweet. We got 1 cavalry unit done. So we'll see how the rest of this goes. So continuing to kite, they have 2 archer units, I believe. And we've found the other cavalry unit, all alone here. They do have shields, which is helping them slightly, but I'm hoping we can easily take care of them. Over here I'm conserving my ammunition. I kind of toggle between fire at will and hold your fire. Again, here we're firing away, chipping away here, trying to take them out, not doing too many casualties. And then I decide, alright, you know what, screw it. Let's just go ahead and charge in. And we chase after them. They're running away, and we're getting some good shots in, really causing a lot of casualties at this point, since they turned their backs. And we do have these Sogdian archer spearmen who are running and shooting. That's not fair. It's alright. We easily take out the rest of the hillmen here, or the, not hillmen, the Bactrian light cav, and we'll see what else we could do. Alright, so, stay put here in the woods a little bit, and then I said, you know what, screw it, let's pull back. I don't want to get shot to death, so I want to give them free shots. The general did play hard to get here. It kept falling behind its own lines, and proved to be quite tricky to deal with. So, I'll just give you a little overview here as we fast forward. Trying to find little spots of vulnerability. And we do actually get a few shots into, I think, one of the phalanx units. I'm gonna go ahead, get a few pot shots here, hoping to kill a few of them. And then I'm like, wait a second, I need to take care of these Sogdians. They are really brutal. So, hoping to obliterate them. Fast forward here a little bit. And eventually we do start piling on the casualties. I feint to charge here just to push back their archers. And really start getting a lot of casualties in on the Sogdians. We've already got them down by almost half strength here after a few volleys, forcing the general to use a rally. I target the hillmen too, just killing off a few. We're getting low on our ammunition for the horse archers, but that's okay. And the Sogdians are pretty much beat up at that point, so I just ignore them. Get some shots into the phalanxes, and then we start targeting their archer spearmen. So we get some focus fire here, and it's going to be quite devastating. and easily take them out. They do get a few kills on us. The, let's see, yeah, 16 and 10 or something. I don't know. Nothing crazy. But we take out the rest of them, just because I don't want them messing with my slingers, who are really going to do a heck of a lot of killing, hopefully, against their slow-moving phalanxes. So, at this point, I've begun to move up. As you can see, I'm positioning them up over here to get our slingers into combat. So, fast forwarding again, we're going to start doing some feints, and just try and spread out their forces as much as we can, using our mobility to our advantage. So I bring the Kinsman Cav up. They're raring to go, ready to get some good kills. And things are going pretty well so far. We've taken minimal casualties and taken out several of their units. So, at least 4.5, I'd say. So, even an overview here. I'm circling around with my Kinsmen, trying to find their general. And I do notice that kind of separated them, cut them in the middle here. And I chase after him. I had a little bit of ammo left, but he's going to pull away. And we are going to get into range soon, though, with our slingers. And I'm like, you know what? If we charge him and he runs, he's going to run away from his forces. So I say, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it. So bring the horse archers in. We get some javelins tossed at us, and that actually works pretty well against us. Kinsman Cav getting a few kills on the general. We bring in our own noble cavalry here. We do a pretty piss-poor charge, to be completely honest. So we're at 59 here. We gotta run these guys down a little bit and continue to move our horse archers around here. Pretty soon we will get into range. Now we get tied up in combat here, and he starts really tearing into our noble horse archers, like absolutely destroying them. I was pretty surprised at how quickly they started to die, and I was like, oh, okay, gotta pull them out. At least the Kinsman Cav are absolutely wrecking him at this point. So I'm feeling pretty confident we can chase him down. We should be able to kill him. So the slingers start to fire. And we're going to be chipping away at the hoplites. And you can see the dead just start to pile up. I'm actually tagging some of the mercenary Bactrians as well. And the only fast units are over here on the flank here. We got Sogdians and Bactrian Hillmen. And I'm hoping to actually charge them into oblivion. So, at this point, getting a lot of good kills here. And we're continuing to chase down the general, and he has no chance against two of our Kinsman Cav. So, for this one, I pull back and away from the fast movers to create more space for us here. And continue to kite these slow-moving infantry units. So, we're pretty quick. The Parthian axemen are pretty slow. I'm probably going to get rid of them, to be honest. But over here, the Kinsman Cav do an excellent job of mopping up the general and take him out. Over here, actually move in, get some quick charges against these vulnerable units. Sogdians especially, after been taken out, mostly by the archer fire. We're going to pull in with the general, hopefully take out the rest of them. The Sogdians are over here, actually, but... No, this one's actually a full unit. Okay, there was a second unit, that's why. So over here, I turn, I'm going to start firing again. We're going to prepare our units over this way to come in, get some rear charges. Kinsman Cav pulling in. Over here, we're going to go ahead, start... That's a nice shot here. Good lighting. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just stop and fire all of our javelins as well. Why don't we? So we have a lot of javelins in this army, especially with these heavily armored peltists just pouring it on. Absolutely destroying them. These guys in the back, they're like, that looks, I don't even want to mess with that. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, but you're going to mess with that. I pull these guys out over here after we've taken out one of the units. I'm preparing a second charge. I do some point-blank fire with the slingers. And just annihilate them with the javelin fire and the slinger fire. Pretty brutal. I do some feint charges, hoping to pull them away from each other and also look for an opening. And over here, getting a few kills. Haven't started targeting them too much yet. And then we get some nice javelin tosses. Decide, alright, last minute, pull back. And we're going to get stuck in with our infantry. Hopefully be able to take out the rest of them. I sneak my noble Kinsman Cav around. And then we're going to start targeting, singling out these units with our slingers. Over here we have engaged. They drop their pikes down and then get rear charged by a squadron of heavy cavalry. Absolutely brutal. Should knock them out quite quickly. Over this way, the Sogdians let themselves be completely surrounded and charged into oblivion. They get some kills. They're a good unit. I would love to recruit them. But we're able to pretty much mop them up and take them out. Alright, so over this way, started pulling back, took care of that one unit, pulled my Kinsman Cap through, pull back to receive these other phalanxes, continuing to kite and firing away with our slingers. Slingers are getting pretty good amount of kills here, but what's really impressive is these guys, quite a bit of kills as well. Those javelins are not to be underestimated. Go ahead and charge them in with their spears, tie them up. I know these phalanxes won't be able to kill too many of my own guys, at least very quickly. They're not a very good offensive unit, so... that was the leftover Sogdians. They finally showed their face, so charge them out with the Dahe riders. And here we are, not many of them left, the enemy that is. So we're going to go ahead, get stuck in here, picking our targets carefully, hoping to not get too much friendly fire. We charge with the Hillmen, and we're going to prepare some good old-fashioned rear charges. Slingers chipping away, lowering the morale of our enemies, and charging through the woods. Got the Kinsman Cav, and over here, powerful charge from our horse archers, including our king, the Arsacid Empire. And boom, just absolutely start to crumble them. And swift little mass rout, almost full unit, completely routing, and we have 3 units left on the battlefield here. So, as you can probably tell what's going to happen, we're going to continue to get some rear charges, lower their morale. I bring my slingers over to go ahead and fire away at this one, just so I don't lose anybody unnecessarily on a charge, and we take care of that last unit, and it is a victory for Parthia. What say you, Bactria? What say you? Ha! Cowards. Heroic victory indeed. Let's see, do we want to release captives? Sure. Get out of here. Nobody wants you. Alright. I'm not too worried then about this garrison. So let's see, Amul. That's a good enough garrison. Not great, to be honest. Okay, let's see what's going on. So, we have a pretty sizable force here, supported. We are facing off against this small army here, which is not too worrisome. I kind of just want to move in and attack. Let's see, yeah, you guys don't have much. You're also not recruiting currently. So, I might just, let's see. If we get over there, we won't be able to reinforce. So, might as well just keep on trucking. Let's see, can we get some units? We don't have a lot of income. We have basically no income. But, I will say, Parthian Axemen, not that great. Peltists, pretty good. Decent armor pen, better weapon damage. Yeah, these guys just don't do very well, and those javelins are brutal. So I might honestly disband these guys, or at least let's merge them, and then let's. Ooh, who are you guys? Partho-Hellenic infantry, 53 armor compared to these guys. They have 63. Okay, 7 and 8 melee attack and melee defense respectively. 5 and 10. Okay. Charge bonus 3. Okay. Weapon damage is really high. Low armor piercing. 140 versus 158. Okay, I can't recruit these guys right now. Wait, what? Oh, these are a different unit. These are these guys. Ah, okay. Gotcha. That was confusing. Yeah, we were gonna grab one more of those. They are very solid. I like this army composition quite a bit, to be honest. But yeah, alright, well, in the meantime, We are building this up. We have this, which we don't need 2 of these. You lower public order and increase squalor, which is not great. Increase our tax rate though. So tell you what, let's go ahead, convert this over. It's gonna lower our food, which is not great, but it gives us good public order. Go for that, which is not great either. Outpost lowers our food. This lowers our food. Herbalist would be great. What are we currently? Ah, it's currently what we're researching. Okay, cool. Well, then let's wait 2 turns, and then we'll go ahead and pop that back open. Alright, so in the meantime, we are not taxing up here. Your public order is not great. If we drop that, ooh, that's not good. Oh, but that money. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We don't need it. Let's check our forces real quick. So, our spy is over here, stealing food. We have you there deployed. You are deployed here in this territory. We actually do need you there. We have armies. Xerxes' Vengeance, who has him in there, and the Defenders of the Karen are down here. Okay. Alright, that's alright. I don't think there's any agents we can get. Nope. So, in the meantime, we'll just keep on rolling. We'll see what Bactria decides to do. Diplomacy. Ha! You still think you're stronger than us? Let's see. I'm just curious if they would. No, they don't care about a peace treaty. Everyone hates you. I hope you guys know that. Parthava. Hello, friends.
Greetings, my friend.
Wow, you're really strong. I don't really know why. You only have like 1 territory, I think. Maybe 2? You guys, though. Non-aggression they don't want. Trade agreement they don't want. What if we offer you a little money? Nope. Okay, what about non-aggression? Nope, not interested. Okay. That's alright. They don't really scare me, and Cath is eventually going to have... Oh, they have a super full, good garrison. Okay. I'm not scared of you. We got 6 archers. It's great. I love it. Okay. Muscle expands. Good. Personality report. Commander. Low casualties. Victories age. Down. High casualties. Okay. So, cunning. Campaign map movement range. Replenishment rate. Lowers upkeep. Wow, that is excellent. He's a clever strategist. I love it. Well done, sir. Well done. So, if we keep our bodyguard casualties low, that will increase, and our general casualties as well. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and end that turn. Bactria not looking so tough now without their other army. What? Really? That's annoying. Can't reinforce? Okay. Well, I think we'll be able to... God, that's frustrating. We can't reinforce because we're under siege. That's probably what they're doing. That seems very gamey, AI. That seems very gamey indeed. Not really much choice here. Ugh. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright. Really? Like, come on. Okay. Well, they attack. And, I think it'll be alright. I think we can make this work. We got a bunch of dudes here. We got some archers. We got a lot of slingers. Some other archers as well. Yeah, I feel pretty good about this. No, I think we should hole up. That's probably a better idea. Let's go ahead and, just gonna pop a quick save. And we're gonna fight this out. Alright. We have prepared ourselves with a stout defense. At least hopefully a stout defense. I gambled that they would be coming in where they were on the campaign map, which proved to be correct. So I set up all of our little booby traps here in this plaza, hoping to draw them in. We kind of split our forces here. We got the slingers up on the hill, and then we have several units of spears in front of this nice little welcoming party that I assume, after playing this mod enough, that the Noble Cab will charge into. And look at that. It looks like that's what they're going to do. Let's catch this valiant Valiant, self-sacrificing general. Look at him up front there. Just runs through those stakes. Does a great job not dying. But they take, you know, pretty good amount of casualties. And then I decide, you know what? Cool. Let's charge in and attack. He just runs right through me, but we're able to surround him and start tearing him down. I got my skirmish cav over on this flank here. And we're going to move around, start targeting the enemy. The slingers up on the hill here. We're having a field day with the Sogdians. And already taken out a huge chunk of them. I start attacking them with my own slingers. And boom, we absolutely destroyed the general. Got 0 kills. And completely annihilated. So, Sogdian's picking a different target this time. Gonna try and take out the phalanx unit from the back. These guys do have javelins, so they throw some javelins. Get a few kills, nothing crazy. But yeah, over this way, they have 2, I think, light cav. Yeah, Bactrian light cav, and then their general. And then mostly phalanxes and a few skirmish units. So, over here, these Sogdians get a little cheeky. And I'm like, alright, I'm not even scared. I'm just gonna charge you. Charging with the general. Smashing through him. And there you have it. Complete destruction. Alright, over here, only 90 of them got into combat. Hopefully gonna be able to tear them down. Slingers doing their job, picking off these fools. And we're able to quickly annihilate these lone units. Charging into them. 1 unit left. Pull over to potentially charge up, but there's still some stakes left, and I don't want to lose any cavalry. I'm going to need them. And get 1 volley from the general, and they're gone. So at this point, I'm going to realign myself. So we're going to put the slingers up over here, get some charge or some flanking fire, and we're going to see how this goes. So the general, noble general, again self-sacrificing, just charging on through my spike traps. How very kind of him to reveal them to his men. Don't do what I do, lads. Alright, do as I say, not what I do. So, over here though, he starts to try to break through our barricades. I'm like, alright, cool. We have our archer unit, he's going to target them. He's light cav, move in, try and throw their javelins, but they got kind of stretched out and they ended up charging our spears, and I go ahead and lock them into combat. And they're slowly going to trickle in. So, after a certain point, I decided to just target the general with my slingers, considering he is not dying to our pathetic archer fire. Yep, there we go. Getting some firing in here. They weren't quite firing correctly, but then after about 2 volleys, really start to tear them down. And over this way, I did set up a barricade here, hoping to funnel them this way. They decide to just go to break down this barricade, which is fine. They're just going to goofily chomp on that. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, and I'll catch up with you when we're ready for some action. The enemy has arrived. Their phalanxes moving in along the horizon. And so we start targeting with our slingers into the mercenary archers here, and hopefully clipping some of the phalanxes as they come in. So the Sogdians posted up, hoping to defend their flank, but instead I just target them with the archers. And I know you're excited there, sir, but soon you will not be. We get caught by the crossfire of the slingers as well, and I think at that point, yep, we had already killed the archer unit. So, yeah, excellent. Over here, we're getting a lot of kills already with these guys. And they have engaged our front lines. I set fire. Little flame traps here. Maybe we'll catch one guy. There we go. We got one dude. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope, not quite. Maybe it's a morale debuff, you know. I guess it'd be pretty obvious to avoid this giant flaming trap. But, alright, so we've engaged the Bactrian hillmen, and then this giant swath of Macedonian settlers. So, at this point, we still have a good amount of ammunition, And I'm feeling pretty hopeful that we'll be able to do this. So if we play it smart. We have a lot of infantry left, albeit very bad infantry. So we'll see what we're able to do. The slingers, we start targeting units that are not facing the right way, namely these Macedonian settlers here. Archers and slingers combined, really going to start tearing into them, shatter them, and we're going to rinse and repeat. Archers firing over into these guys here, and then slingers over here. So infantry fight, you know, going kind of as expected, honestly. The levies are just very terrible. Very, very terrible. Our garrisons are not terribly good, but at least our infantry's, you know, it's overshadowed by our powerful archer fire. So here we're going to continue to get some shots in. This little cheeky unit decides to go after my horsemen, and I'm thinking, okay, cool. Bring my other two spears over, and we're going to get a nice rear charge with the general. Fast forward a little bit again. Just trying to get rid of the rest of our ammunition. Go ahead and charge. And boom. In with the general. Absolutely brutal. I'm gonna rinse and repeat. Over here I did bring my Jav Cav in, and they really just started tearing these guys up. Even from the front they did some pretty nasty amount of casualties. Skirmisher Cav here doing pretty nice. We get a little cycle charge, rinse and repeat. These guys have 2 kills, and it's looking like that's probably going to be it for them. Yeah, that charge, absolutely brutal. Already had 200 kills with the general. Try to pull away, but that doesn't make it any better, folks. Alright, we're here. We losing the infantry fight pretty handily. Again, that's expected. Get a little stuck in here by accident. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my cavalry out. We get the general around the flank here, and charge into the rear. Decent enough. Get a few kills, but really the big thing is that we're wrecking their morale. Over here we are handily losing now, so sensing that we need to do something. This flag actually is it's a unit that's like kind of tucked up in here. They got kind of pulled across awkwardly, but general charges in through the plaza, getting what kills we can. And at this point, I think it's pretty obvious how it's going to go for us. Got some fire arrows left to break their morale. Going to bring some troops around, do some cycle charges. But in the end, we are indeed victorious. That's another victory for Parthia. And we send them screaming back to the afterlife. Back to the afterlife? Yes, they were resurrected, and I killed them again. Alright, good stuff. They're severely injured. I'm gonna kill captives. Screw it. You get out of here. Nobody wants you around, Bactria. Alright. General ranked up. Rebellion imminent in Haravia. Okay. Mission issued. Defeat this terrible army. Excellent. Okay. Hot summer. That's unfortunate. Troops recruited. Good. And alright. The Confederation. Yes, we will be getting a rebellion here. And it is what it is. Let's see. If we drop that, we'll probably still end up getting a rebellion. Alright. We are at least replenishing here quite nicely. But I think we need to make our move. Let's see, up north here, we're not taxing. Let's see, we're building this as well, which is going to be good. That's -8 food. That's brutal. So is this. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright there, Bactria. Yeah, we're gonna move up and attack Markandar. Alright, I don't think they have any armies, which I realize I'm making an assumption, but I think I could hop into a patrol stance, increase public order, as well as lowering our upkeep. Okay, over here, looking pretty good for public order. Looking not great up north there. -8? What are you guys so mad at? Huh? Events, slaves, cultural differences. Okay. Well,
Ready for battle.
I think what we'll do is...
Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Oh, first let's rank this guy up. He has ranked up, so increase our tax rate. Ooh, getting war cry is kind of nice. Let's see, this gets us lower morale for all enemy units. Yeah, you know what? Let's get war cry for him. And we could get something to increase our public order and tax rate.
What cruelty do you
And in the meantime,
attack?
the cowards they flee. They flee. All right. Oh yes, we did lose that one general. 18% risk. That's not great. House Karen, yeah, because we probably lost somebody, didn't you? Let's see. Maneshtusa. Maneshtusa. Maneshtusu. Alright, Maneshtusu. Are you currently leading an army? No, and no. And obviously, no up there. So that's less of a threat as far as rebellion is concerned. Alright, let's go ahead. Auto-resolve this. Excellent. Got that reward. Release captives. Inspired endeavors. Public order. Excellent. That's very good.
What cruelty do you wish?
We're actually just gonna probably stay put there. You can't get too far. And winter is not next turn, so that's good. Yeah, because this is not a great garrison right now at Marv. But we are increasing. Alright, so let's see. Let's scoot a little bit. Hop to a patrol stance. Looking pretty good now. Alright, so we'll get this soon. So that's going to boost our income, which is nice. 3 turns till we get that. Okay. And yeah, we're going to hang there. So, it's a pretty battle-filled episode. So let's go ahead, we'll end the turn, and we'll see what happens, and I'll probably wrap shortly. I don't have a ton of time. But, yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need to take care of. Nothing currently too threatening. You guys don't like us. Oh, interesting. But at least they're smushed between 2 enemies. Why are we at war?
I am here, then. Speak your words.
They want a
and
peace
sure
treaty.
that I
Okay,
find profit
sure.
in them.
Be my satrapy? No. Alright, well, at least I'll demand some payments. Okay. Sure.
My lord?
That's fine by me. I don't care. You guys don't want to trade. You guys.
I will do you the honor.
You have no interest in trading. Atrapatkan.
I greet
Probably
you
no interest as well. Yes. Alright, well, we got a little money there. Actually, we have a pretty good amount of money. We will probably have to recruit a general at some point, somewhere. But for now, keep hanging. Alright. Let's go ahead, hit an end turn, and we will be going to besiege these guys soon enough. Get a little more replenishment here, so things are looking good. Alright, let's go ahead and end it. Alright. Our region was hindered. Research temple tax and rebellion imminent. Okay. And governor ranked up. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and switch you over to the herbalist. That's a no-brainer there. Takes 6 turns though, unfortunately. Okay, could head towards this direction, increase public order and tax rate. That sounds really nice. Confederation, okay, I don't care. Built the silk trader. Alright. Income is good. Authority, unhappy populace. Well, you guys are getting happier though. Okay, over here we will get a rebellion. Where is the most vulnerable garrison? These guys. These guys are looking okay. They can defend. So, tell you what, let's go ahead and move in.
At once.
Still getting good public order here, and public order is better here. Alright, and, well, without further ado, let's besiege Markandar. And let's go ahead and continue the siege. And we should be able to take that shortly. Ooh, they moved their army out. Not sure where they moved their army to, though. We'll have to see. Hopefully this way, against their enemies further south. We are bordering them right now, but at least we have a full garrison here, albeit a pretty poor garrison. You know, let's get some better troops in this army, huh? Or we could get them up north there. Let's at least grab, God, those guys are so expensive. Oh god, so pricey. Let's grab some horse archers. You guys. Let's see, get some melee, Kev. Cool. Alright, that sounds good to me. And you ranked up, sir. Well done. Public order and research rate. That seems like a good idea. Or we go for, yeah, let's do that. Excellent.
Awaiting Parthia's bidding, my lord.
Let's see, can we mess with you? Let's see, you are way more skilled than we are. Excellent. Okay. Oh, we're stealing food here. I might scoot out just to see if we can figure out where that army went. We cannot. It's unfortunate. Alright, so just for kicks, let's end one more turn.
Although they do not know it yet, we'll find our
Now they want trade.
most wondrous.
This is probably going to be worth quite a bit, so yes, I will. I will pay you for that trade.
War! A man's calling is war.
Yeah,
Not we
okay.
discuss it.
Fair enough, that's not that surprising. We'll probably have to grab an army and pop it in the settlement there. Damn it. Yeah, bastards. Oh, rival comes of age. Sure, welcome. Alright, we got a rebellion in Amul. There's one of their armies. The other one's over here. Let's keep scooting around. Keep spying. Snag some food. Alright. So, let's see actually. It's looking like pretty good chances. I say let's just go ahead and auto-resolve this real quick. Let's see if we lose anybody. No, we don't, and hey, I will take it. That was pretty good. Let's go ahead and occupy. Ah, yes, and our Imperium increases. Excellent. Alright, we will get a rebellion. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. Alright, what do we want to get rid of? This increases wealth generated by slaves. Okay. This is barracks, which is not a bad thing to have. We got the consecrated ground and that. Okay. Let's go ahead and convert that over. Got a bunch of money. Let's see. What do we want to convert over with our money? We would, yeah. Maybe nothing right now. Right, you guys are probably garbage, but we'll go ahead and deal with you. This army. Oh, wow. Horse archers and, yeah. And horse archers. Alright, in Cath. Let's go ahead and grab a general. How's Karen? How's Karen? I don't want to grab any of you guys right now. You guys are not happy. Risk is very high of you rebelling. Could provoke them to secede. Purge. No. You don't need that. Why are you guys so mad, huh? Leader dies in battle. I guess that makes sense. Let's see, loyal for target party. It's not bad. +5 loyalty for target party. Send a diplomat. Okay, it's gonna help a little bit. Why are you guys upset? Difficulty level and government type. Great. Let's go ahead. Let's see, does this increase? Yes, it does. Loyalty. Alright, I'll promote you. That's fine. Could do the same for you. Let's see. Yeah. We could actually... Let's see, gravitas. No. Could promote you. Make you happy. Alright, we're lowering our risk slowly, but surely. Not gonna promote you. Let's send you a diplomatic mission. Right on. We risk it? I might risk it. 20% chance. Don't think they'll be able to reach us. Nor do I think they'll be able to do much of anything. Let's go ahead, attack these guys.
On the move, my lord.
Alright, excellent. Stab and dead. Release captives.
At your command.
And we can hop into a patrol. And yeah, alright, this is some interesting stuff. There's a small army here. Marv has enough of a garrison, we'll be okay. We will get a rebellion up here. That is to be expected.
What cruelty do you...
I'm gonna hang tight in the city for now. See, actually, if we pop out... No, they're still gonna rebel. So I don't care. Alright, sweet. Well, we're gonna wrap it up there. So, some interesting stuff going on. The Bactrians still have a good amount of territory. Looks like probably 3 territories left. Maybe 4, actually. Yeah, looks like 4. Yes. Oh, now it pops in. And then we now are at war with Sakharauka. So, we'll see how this all goes. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked and want to subscribe, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Parthian Campaign.